Yo guys, in this video I go over how to get perfect aim in Fortnite Battle Royale. So how this video is going to work guys is that I'm going to be going over some secrets that a lot of pro players have been using. This video is going to be super quick and super effective, just please watch it till the end and trust me guys, you'll see a lot of an improvement in your aim. First I'll start off guys by just telling you what problems you have with your aiming, and then I'll be going over an aim course that I found. This is probably the best aim courses out there, and finally we'll be going over aim dueling and how to get good at it. So first up guys, I'm just gonna go over what mistakes you have been making in Fortnite to do with your aim. And right before I do so guys, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, because just a quick reminder, it only takes 2 seconds out of your day. That's 2 buttons that you guys have to press, so you know, why not just make my day by pressing 2 buttons, you know, just And guys, I just want to give you a huge thank you for 5,000 subscribers. Honestly, this has been a dream of mine. So please make sure you're using supporter creator code JoesHD in the item shop to help support me for future videos. And let's get into the first mistake you guys are making to do with your aim. Alright guys, so the first mistake that you guys are making to do with your aim is actually called bloom. Now, a lot of people are going to disagree with me here and say, well, bloom is something you can't control. Obviously, it's not really a mistake, and there is actually a few methods I have to bypass it. Basically guys, for those of you who do not know what bloom is basically when you aim at something and your crosshair is perfectly aligned with it, but it just happens to go above and just doesn't shoot. Trying to track somebody, you might sometimes hit the top part even when your cursor's right on it. But that's the first mistake you guys are making, and I'll be going over just how you can reduce this. Alright guys, so this kind of comes along the lines of being a mistake, but this is crosshair misplacement. Basically what this is guys is, when you take your shot, your crosshair is basically where you shoot. Misplacements is when you place your crosshair somewhere else. But right after this, I'm going to be telling you guys how to get your perfect aim sensitivity and never ever come across crosshair misplacement. You guys will have near perfect aim after this. And for those of you console users, do not worry, because this tutorial applies to you as well. I will be going over how you controller players can get better sensitivity. I quickly want to plug this aim edit course that I made guys. As you guys can see, the code is at the top, and if you want, I will be putting it in the description. But I've made a separate video on this. This will improve with your aim theory. As you guys can see right over here, this says reaction time test. Now you guys are probably thinking, in what way is this going to help my aim? What exactly this does is it does improve your timing. So if you do this every day guys, trust me, your timing is really crucial guys. You need to, if you miss 1 second of it, if you guys miss 1 second of it, as you guys can see, you will not be able to hit the shot. That's another really important thing to do with aim theory. Get used to this and you guys will have god timing. No more of me going over the mistakes you guys have been making. Let's go on how to resolve these mistakes and how to be a better aimer overall in Fortnite. And yeah, let's get right onto it guys. Alright guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the God Aim Trainer, and right before I show it to you guys, come on, you better drop your boy a like. No one goes over maps as good as this one, but right over here guys is the Skavok aim training in season 4. This map right here is crazy guys. It is the best one I can find. Shout out to Carl for giving me this. He's an absolute legend, but he has crazy aim guys, and I'm not just saying this. He honestly has one of the best aims I've seen, and when I asked him how do you have such good aim, he said to me that he uses this exact map every single day. Guys, I will be putting the map code in the description, or at least my pinned comment. But as you guys can see right over here, you can actually improve your reaction time, your mongrel classics, your horizontal and vertical aim. I'm going to be going over all of these in just a sec, but trust me guys, I have seen so much improvement in my aim from using this. What you guys want to end up doing is selecting any of these. It says scenarios. Basically what these do is the 360 frenzy is like a 360 tracking. You actually have to pick up a gun, of course. If you guys want to get the best out of your practice, I recommend using a blue AR, because this is one of the most common guns that you'll get in a game. And of course, you guys can go for like a blue pump shotgun if you're doing shotgun training. But yeah guys, for this one, I'm going to be starting off with the Tal Frenzy. Right over here guys, you can actually choose your range. So yeah, for Tal Frenzy, you guys just want to hit these. This will help a lot with your crosshair placement and will definitely ensure you better aim. Try and do this quicker, because the quicker you do it, the better. A lot of pro players just ram into these and just keep on hitting each of them. I myself don't have the best aim as I'm left-handed IRL. Fun fact about Joe's, but this would definitely help improve your aim. Now another thing I want to show you guys is 360 Frenzy. This is actually pretty cool. This one, you either have the choice to do free play and time trial. I don't think you get to choose your range. But yeah, you guys get really good practice on zombies. I'm sorry guys for my potato aim. For this part of the tutorial guys, I'm going to be going over aim dueling and what exactly aim dueling is. But yeah, right over here is the 1v1 aim duel map v2. You can't go wrong with this map, and this is pretty much the only one I use. I might have been joking there guys, I do not have friends, therefore I cannot aim duel. But if any of you guys would like to aim duel with me, comment your epics down below. So guys, just like the other map, I will be putting the code in the description. For the sake of this tutorial, once again, I'm gonna have to be doing this by myself because I have no friends and I am sad. But for the best practice out of this guys, I suggest taking a pump and maybe even an SMG. Oh, definitely not that. And over here guys, you can decide what starting health you and your friends have. Now, before I go over this, I want to actually tell you what exactly aim dueling is. Aim dueling is essentially you and your friend in a box practicing out your aim in a small bit of space, and essentially the first person to kill the other opponent is the overall winner. So I would personally go over for like 5,000. You can decide if you guys want to do it in a 1x3, 1x3 with a cone, high ground, low ground. I'm going to be doing my personal favorite, which is a 1x1 with a cone. And yeah, as soon as the timer is done, you and your friend will be able to shoot each other. Oh. Guys, this is so sad that I have no friends. So yeah guys, I would personally do 1v1 aim dueling right before every single tournament with my trio or my duo partner. I suggest doing this maybe once a day for the best results. I would personally start off by doing this every day, but that was probably the last thing I'm going to show for the sake of this video. Alright guys, so the final thing I'm going to be showing you is finding your perfect sensitivity. So guys, when trying to get your perfect sensitivity, it's always good to do either close or medium. I'll be choosing medium. The reason why you shouldn't be doing long is because long is quite easy to aim for, and I personally wouldn't recommend it. So on keyboard and mouse guys, there are two main factors of sensitivity. One is your DPI, dots per inch, and the second is your in-game sensitivity. To find your perfect DPI, your mouse should actually have its own software to change your DPI around. But if you guys do not have that software, do not worry, because you might have something called mouse buttons. I'll show you guys right over here. If you push on this button right here, it might be a DPI shifter, so it might change your DPI. To find your perfect DPI, what you guys want to do is go over to your inventory and start switching around your weapons. See which one you're least most hesitant with, and that you can quickly switch between each one quickly with. So in my instance guys, I play with 400 DPI and I don't want to switch to 800. This is my perfect DPI. Alright guys, so now I'm guessing you found your perfect DPI. I'm going to be going over how to change your in-game sensitivity to completely optimize it for your needs. So guys, to find your perfect sensitivity, I recommend going up every 5% to find your ideal sensitivity. This is just to get a rough idea of whereabouts you guys want to start off with. If I were in your position, I would start off with about 5%. This doesn't have to be perfect. It could be, you know, around 5.2. It won't really make a big difference just yet. And you guys want to see which one you have easy rotating with. So like, as you guys can see, it is really easy for me to like miss my shots. So in my case, I would up it to maybe a bit more higher, so like 10%. If you guys are pretty close to hitting the targets and you feel like you need just a little bit more, then I would recommend boosting this by every 0.1%. So I'd go to like 5.1 or 5.2, doesn't really make a difference, and boom, you guys can see it is a lot closer than it was earlier. Now for your targeting and scope sensitivity, this takes a bit of experimentation, but what this is your scope sensitivity is how much slower your sensitivity will be once you're on your scope, and your targeting is how much slower it will be once you're targeting your opponent. You have a lot more slowdowns when you're targeting, but that's pretty much how to get your perfect sensitivity on keyboard and mouse. Now I'm going to be moving on controller. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to say guys is consistently check your building so you guys know if your building's being ruined by your sensitivity.
I just wanna be the back up. I'm in a rush, switch your lane. Pull up to the stick, and they all know my name. Now I got it back, and my BC chain fine. I was